The nation's second largest Indian tribe said Tuesday that it would not be dictated to by the regime over its move to banish 2,800 blacks from its citizenship rolls. The Cherokee Nation's not going to be governed by the BIA, said Joe Crittenden, the tribe's acting principal chief, in a statement responding to the U.S. Bureau of Indian Affairs. Crittenden, who leads the tribe until a new chief is elected, went on to complain about unnamed congressmen meddling in the tribe's self-governance. The reaction follows a letter the tribe received on Monday from the Bureau of Indian Affairs, the Assistant Secretary Larry Echohawk, who warned that the results of the September 24 Cherokee election for principal chief will not be recognized by the U.S. government if the ousted members, some known as the Cherokee freedmen, are not allowed to vote. Now, this dispute stems from the fact that some wealthy Cherokee-owned black slaves who worked on their plantations in the South. Well, who the heck knew that? Did you know? I didn't know that wealthy Cherokee Indians owned black slaves who worked on their plantations in the South? Snerdley claims he knows that. By the 1830s, most of the Cherokee tribe were forced to relocate to Oklahoma, present-day Oklahoma, and many took their slaves with them. The so-called freedmen are descendants of those slaves. So we have a whole little country here operating inside America with their own rules. They need the largesse of the federal government, but they don't want to live with the federal laws. I kind of like this. Because, you know, the Cherokee here are telling the feds to pound sand. Unlike the penguin, which ate sand, they're telling the federal government to pound sand. Now, the Cherokee basically say we are free to kick the blacks out of the tribe. And the Bureau of Indian Affairs is saying, no, you can't. Now, what do you think this is all about? What is this iTunes quit unexpectedly again? Hang on here a second, folks. I ignore it for now. What in the world is really this all about? Why do we have a controversial case of the Cherokee telling the blacks, we don't want you anymore? Get out of here. Tell me, Snerdley, what is this about? Word begins with a B. Benefits. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. The African Americans lost their citizenship last month when the Cherokee Supreme Court, they've got their own Supreme Court. Cherokee Supreme Court voted to support the right of tribal members to change the tribe's constitution on citizenship matters. The change meant that Cherokee freedmen, the blacks, who could not prove that they have a Cherokee blood relation, were no longer Cherokee citizens, making them ineligible to vote in tribal elections or, wait for it, receive benefits. It's always all about the benefits. I don't care what the minority is. Besides pressure from the Bureau of Indian Affairs to accept the 1866 treaty as the law of the land, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development is withholding a $33 million disbursement to the tribe over the freedmen controversy. So the feds are saying, look, you want your $33 million from us, you're not going to get it if you kick the blacks out of your tribe. Well, theoretically, if they can prove that they have blood relation to ancient Cherokee tribes members, yeah, I guess they could open a casino. But I don't think there are enough of them. I think the tribe would have to approve that. I don't think. You know, let me tell you something. What I would love to see. Would you love to see? Oh gosh. Oh, it's one of these dreams that'll never happen. I would love to see the Reverend Dax and Al Sharpton marching on the Cherokee Nation this weekend.
This is the